Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now, Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up. Lau is calling for it. 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Nope. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Villar stands at second with 2 gone. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, He's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Two pitch is fouled away. Here's the 2-2, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll step in here at 275. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Elieser Hernandez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. fouled off.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Count is 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. The Marlins on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Matt Joyce.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Now at the plate, Jose Osuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 25. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer up the middle. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Set to get his day started, Ji-Man Choi, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set, and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Settling in now, Willie Adames. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cooper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Throw won't get him.
The second baseman, number 8.
Now in the box, Brandon Lau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And it's fouled away. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Diaz is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cooper hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1 ball, 1 strike. No.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Puig looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 14 on the season as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East. And you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping in, number 25. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Dickerson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Matt Joyce will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Joyce playing here in his home state of Florida. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next will be Jose Osuna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fouled off. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt Ray's manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
And leading off for the
Ready to
Rays,
go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Adames is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And that misses 1-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Puig on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So here's Mike Zunino as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Marlins 2.
leading off for Miami, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Shut this guy down.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. knocked him up. Choi in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Up next from Miami, Tim Anderson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Barehanded at his knees. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out, and the tying run is aboard at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at ball one. Anderson's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 1 left for Miami. They're down 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Jose Martinez 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Kiermaier's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Manuel Margot will come on now to replace him as he's in to pinch run following the injury. 2-0 count. The pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A man at second with 1 down, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's a ball.
Grounded to the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in, number 25. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Manuel Margot stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 13.
Brendan McKay will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 49. Brendan.
Corey Dickerson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit to right.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
The bat, number 8.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2. Here it is. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The set and the 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 1/2. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Jose Arena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Miami, number 62, Jose Urena.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And it's quickly 0-2. fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Chaz Rowe takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
52.
Garrett Cooper will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Jose Osuna, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side, and Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rays 3. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey! 1-1. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Leading off the inning, Isan Diaz, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high, Nasty diving out of the zone.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Choi in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Anderson.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. In now, Tim Anderson. And that misses ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it remains 5-3. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Grounder down the line at third, scooped up, and that's the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, man.
Drew Steckenrider trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Willie Adames. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A 1-1 count to Puig. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And there he goes towards second. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Matt Joyce. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Osuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and 1. Here it is. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ryan Stanek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays second baseman at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes.
Three balls, 1 strike.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Stanek is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Arena wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ryan Stanek closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.